Let's see.
It's saying live on YouTube for my area.
All righty. Okay. All right.
Streaming live. All right.
Let's see. All righty, everyone. Thank you so very much for joining us on another episode of My City, My Biz, the live magazine. And so you know how we do it. I have to go ahead and make sure that we bring the Facebook community in, and so that they can hear from these two amazing, amazing ladies that I have. I want to make sure also that I'm able to tag them in it, and so that they can go ahead and get it shared to their networks if I'm able to. Let's see if we're able to do that right quick. Let's see. And so how's everyone doing on today as we get things set up and ready to go? I have some amazing, amazing champions that is from that group called Speak Up Milwaukee. Indeed, indeed. And so you're going to have the opportunity to meet them. And so I'm going to go ahead and get this shared to LinkedIn as well. And so that way our LinkedIn community can join in and make sure that they meet these amazing, amazing young ladies, and so that they can also find out some great things about Toastmasters. Yes, today we are talking about that amazing organization called Toastmasters, but there is a phenomenal group that is right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, called Speak Up Milwaukee. And that is who they are representing here on today. And so let's go ahead and get things started, and so that I can introduce you to these amazing, amazing ladies. So I am Shantina Gladney, and this show is brought to you by the Entrepreneur Society. So we build entrepreneurs while they build their businesses, you guys. And I want to go ahead and share with you two great individuals. First of all, I want to introduce you to Tristaka, right? Or
Tristika.
Tristika. There we go. I have to get it right. This is Toastmasters, right?
That's okay. That's okay.
Yes. So Tristika is joining us. And so Tristika, if you could please, first of all, share your first and last name. And so that way we will all know how to be able to get it right. But then also, what city and state are you representing us from today?
Well, I'm Tristika Patrick Yarbrough, and I am representing Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Indeed. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining us on the Live Magazine. And so I want to go ahead and go down here to this young lady here. And so her name is Talisa. I should get that one right? And so if you can just please introduce yourself, first, last name, and what city and state are you from, please?
Well, great afternoon, everyone. Talisa Hopgood from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
All righty, indeed. So now you know exactly where at on the map that you have those amazing ladies. And so today I want to first of all just congratulate the both of them, because they competed in an area contest. So if you don't know anything about Toastmasters, first you go at the club level and you compete, and then you represent your club right at that area level. So both of these young ladies, well, first of all, Tristika, she actually placed first place with evaluations. And I don't think I've ever witnessed someone do a competition as an evaluator. And so I thought that was so awesome, speaking with just watching her and just coming in and commanding that actual virtual stage that she was on Saturday. And so Tristika, if you could please, first of all, share with us, how long have you been in Toastmasters?
Less than a year.
Less than a year. Oh my goodness. And she's already competing, everyone. Already competing. And so Tristika, if you could please share with us a little bit about who is Tristika, because we need to know who's behind this champion, right? So who is Tristika? Who is that?
Who is Tristika? Well, I hold a lot of hats. I do. And I have a passion to help others. That is who Tristika is. My mother always raised me to help others. Whatever I do it well, whether it be cleaning, whether it be coaching, whether it be communicating, evaluating, just helping the elderly. You know, LinkedIn, you check my page. It's like, wow, she's volunteering. Wow, she got a master's degree. Wow, she's educating the youth. So basically, right now, I have a nonprofit called All About Increase, where I educate, cultivate, and empower underserved youth ages 16 to 24 by overcoming life challenges with confidence and recognizing the power of their potential by preparing them for success in life. So right now, in the success, because success is a journey.
Yes.
It's not a destination. So right now, my focus is to help the Milwaukee community in the underserved, because our Milwaukee public schools, right now, they've always been a disservice to our youth, but right now they're struggling. So right now, I've kind of put my career to the wayside. I'm working on some things. I'm strategically thinking, but right now I've been going hard. And I know LinkedIn family and friends, I've been inboxing, I've been pumping, but I want to help our underserved youth because they are our next generation and leaders, and I want to see them successful. So that's me at this particular moment. I'm crying out for help for my underserved youth, boots on ground. I'm ready to educate, cultivate, and empower our underserved youth.
Wow, indeed. Oh my goodness. And I've always seen you just be motivated as well as just really, really passionate about helping those underserved youth. And so that is phenomenal. And so if we can go on over to Lisa. Lisa, if you could please share with us, first of all, how long have you been in Toastmasters? And then second of all, who are you? Who is Talisa Hopgood? And we know you. We know you're the grandma that's babysitting. So this is my city, my biz live magazine. So we have real people on here. All right.
Right. All right. Well,
Hi, Titi.
Who am I? Okay. Yes, you did. Okay, baby. All right. Well, I am. Like you said, I'm a grandmother of a 2-year-old grandson whom I care for 6 days a week. I am an entrepreneur. I am that spiritual. I have that spiritual side of me. I am a person that's out in the community. Well, that was before COVID. Helping our community, like Tristica was saying, about people who are underserved, trying to help those individuals. I am an all-around person. I just love people. I love people. So whatever capacity I'm able to do that in, I just want to be out there doing it. But as I said, I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm a business owner. I'm a business owner of I'm sorry. I am the Dominion Elite Travel.
Yes. I love your agency name. That's why I remember it.
Right.
Yes, indeed.
So, right. I changed it to Dominion Elite from Divine. But yes, Dominion Elite, because we know Dominion means above all things. So that is the type of service that I want to provide within my travel agency as a business owner. Wow. So that's me. I work in the health field, helping people. So like I said, I love people. I love people. And so I try to stay in that capacity any way that I can. Indeed. That is who Talisa is.
And you know what? Also, Talisa, you're part of my coaching team. You're one of my coaches. So you are a coach as well. And so like you were saying, you love people and you love to make sure that you're building people up. And so the both of you, that's why you're on here. The both of you are so amazing. And Tristica, I love that behind you. What does that say behind you? What does your background say?
All about increase.
Every time I see you, I'm like, yes.
Increase.
Yes, increase. Oh my goodness. And this week could not have started. Oh yeah, Talisa, how long have you been in Toastmasters?
do apologize for that. I have been with Toastmasters since April 2014.
April 2014.
Yeah.
That is, and so you're one of those founding, right? That assisted with getting that club established. So, oh, congratulations. So we have someone on the spectrum, you guys, today that here it is. She's been with us for a year, and then another one has been with us since, what is it again, Talisa? 2000.
Well, 14, so about
right?
years.
Exactly. Sure enough. Indeed. And so that's right. So, and that's what, Speak Up Milwaukee, that club that's in Milwaukee, that's what they are. They're you're talking about 98% of their membership are entrepreneurs, but also the spirit of that club, even though they've went virtual, you feel like you're just right there, and they continue to push and strive. And that's why two of these individuals, three people, as a matter of fact, from Speak Up Milwaukee out of Milwaukee, they placed within the actual contest this week. So we're going to make sure that we get Danita Graham on. She placed first place in that speech contest, international speech contest. So we're going to root her all the way on. But Tristica, I just want to congratulate you. First of all, I want to thank you. Only been a year in Toastmasters, and here it is. You took that leap and you went into competition. And so was it like 3 or 4 different areas that you were competing against?
I believe so. You know what? If it wasn't for my Toastmaster family, I wouldn't. I stepped up, but I stepped out.
Yes.
So if it wasn't, and I just want to say, Talisa, I love you so much. I'm going to say what I want to see. I am a public speaker. I am a professional public speaker.
Yes.
But that was one of my weak spots. It used to be one of my weak spots, and it is not now, because I have to stand up and step out for my underserved youth.
Yes.
And for others that believe in me. But Talisa, it was, and a lot of people may laugh about this, but I was in the Toastmaster meeting, and we have these 3-minute, you could be like, what is success? And then you get 3 minutes. And I had no idea what I was saying. I'm just talking, and next thing you know, I'm tearing up, and then at the end, I'm crying. But I called Talisa, and I'm like, Talisa, what is this? And Talisa's like, you can't give up. You can't do this. You can't do that. So Talisa, Sister Mother Hopgood, I appreciate you. You are the reason why I'm here today. It takes two. It's just like in a marriage, and it just takes a family to raise, and it takes a family. It's just like mentoring. When you become an entrepreneur, the first thing they say is you got to have a mentor.
Yes.
And Speak Up Milwaukee, Jesse, just everybody is so, and Shantina, you guys are just so, you guys have really helped me grow my business. And I just ask everybody out there to join Speak Up Milwaukee, because everything and anything you do, you have to public speak. You have to enrich your public speaking skills. Interviews, coaching, mentoring, speaking in church, praying. You gotta get it right. I mean, and you gotta keep practicing. And I mean, thank you again, Talisa. I mean, I appreciate it. And I came in first. You're supposed to came in first, but when you mentor, you gotta make them better than you. And that's how I feel when I'm working with the underserved youth. I'm making a stock portfolio at 41. I'm assisting my niece daughter with the stock portfolio at the age of 18. So it's like, come on, Jesus. Thank you, Talisa. Thank you, Talisa, for building me up right now, right here. Yes. I'm going on TED Talk. Forget that. On TED Talk right now.
That's right. Indeed. Looking forward to that. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for sharing that. And indeed. So Talisa, just that journey and being able to go ahead and compete. And here it is, Tristica. I didn't even know that you were her mentor inside of Toastmasters, and that's awesome. Right. And that's what it's about. And so, you know, how did that feel, you competing against someone that you mentored?
Hey, I was excited. I was hoping that really kind of pushed me because I was texting to Lisa the whole time. I'm like, did I really win? Did they really call my name? Because it was super strange that right when I was getting ready to go, my computer went dead. Because Talisa went first, and
Yes.
then it said low battery, and I'm like, are you serious? And I looked at the outlet, and the outlet was unplugged.
Wow.
So I had to plug it back in,
Yes.
and then I was connected back on, but I wasn't in the group. And
Right.
he said, Tristica Patrick, my papers flew. I had the notes. I did not have any notes.
I could not tell. I could not tell. And I know they wanted to know if you were still in the room. I guess they put you guys in some type of a room or something. And so you just never knows what goes on behind the scenes. But Toastmasters prepares you for that, you know? And so no one knows unless you let us know what's taking place.
I
You
was studying. I studied on YouTube. I mean,
yes.
who studies for a I was studying, I was listening to a lot of just everybody on YouTube, how to do it, like the
Yes.
breakout, the middle, the end, like the little sandwich.
Wow.
But what I was doing was um I started reading scripture. Read it, share it, apply it, and repeat it. This is what I was doing. And I ended up personalizing my scriptures. So whatever scripture I read, I put my name in it. So that's how I strengthened myself that morning. So every time it happened, that was the only thing I had in front of me was this personalized scripture. And it had nothing to do with this young lady's speech, but it had something to do with finance. And I'm like, hey, I know about finance.
Yes.
And I knew what she said. So, you got to utilize your soft skills. I'm like, okay, I got soft skills. So let me utilize what I got.
Yes.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to say what I want to see. And that's how I began to I just used the microphone and I just did what Speak Up Milwaukee told me to do. I did what Talisa told me to do. And I just looked at the little yellow light and I just did it. But I read it. I personalized it. I shared it. I thought about, when you read your personalized scripture, and I shared it. I share the scripture with others. This may help somebody as a Godpreneur or anybody. It doesn't have to be scripturized. It could be an emotional quote, a success quote. Put your name in it, and you share it. You share it with others via YouTube, text message. You don't hold it in. You can hold it in, but share it. Then you apply it. You apply it to others. Don't practice what you preach. Whatever you're doing, if it's underserved youth, if it's a mentor, if you're doing yoga, apply it. Then you repeat it. That's the hardest part. You're doing, you're saying, oh, I'm gonna lose weight, or I'm gonna do this. Repeat it over and over, but share it with others. So that's what made me strong. Anything you do, you have to share it with others. And a lot of people think, oh, nonprofits aren't a business. It is a business, and it's rough. It's rough. You may think it's a hustle, but it's rough. But when you get that job, or when you connect with that person that says yes, you just keep on going. You keep on going. You keep on going. So if you can't remember anything I say now, read it, whether it not be scripture, read it, share it with others, apply it, and repeat it. And that's the hardest thing. And I got this from a Bible scripture app. And I never forgot it. And that's part of being a Godpreneur, but it can be anything. So I'm not on here scripturizing. I want everybody to use this, whether you're not religious or not, use it. Whatever you're doing, use it and repeat it, and go out to the world and just repeat it, apply it, share it, and read it, but personalize it, because you feel I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Say, Tristica can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. And that's what made me get that number one. And to Lisa, that's what made me say, hey, you know what? I can do it just like Talisa. I got a 3-year-old grandbaby. If she, no, I don't know if I can do 6 days a week, but there, Mom. Look, that's gonna take a little bit more work. I'm not gonna do that.
All righty, wow. Well, thank you so much, Tristica. And so,
Yeah.
Talisa, if you could please just share with us, you being that mentor to Tristica, right? And here it is. You both are competing against one another. What was that feeling like?
Well, it's funny that Tristica said that, because my first thought, even in when we were choosing what competition we were going to go into,
yes,
I said that they wanted me to do a speech, and I'm like, no, I don't want to compete against Danita because I want her to be on top. And so, so then it was me and Tristica, and I'm like, I really want to be in this competition. So, but it's a wonderful feeling. To know that, Tristica, thank you so much. Thank you for those kind words and for those accolades, because a lot of times when we're doing things for others, we don't feel like we're that coach. We don't feel like we're that person that can coach someone else if we feel we're not at the stature that they are. But God has allowed me to see that culture. I'm not only coachable, but I have the coachability to be able to coach someone else. And so that's such a wonderful feeling to know that. And it's very awkward to know that someone that's looking up to you as their coach and you're competing against them, but you're just wishing each other the best, whatever turnout it is, because it's just great to know that even though we're competing, she look how things turned around, me being the coach to her, but she came out on top. And that's so, oh my goodness, I had a smile that was so big to know that. So again, congratulations to you, Tristica, and thank you so much for allowing me to be that coach and for you to be coachable.
Indeed. Oh my goodness. So I am just elated, and to hear that. And Tristica, she couldn't have said it better, as far as when you coach someone, when you're mentoring someone, you want to give them 110%. You want for them to over exceed you. And that's going to push you to continue to be the greater you of who you are. So many times we spend so much time competing and comparing instead of competing. Healthy competition, we need that. Do you understand that? You cannot be a winner unless you are okay with competing against one another. The key thing is, do not compare. And that is what I've seen with the both of you. No comparison. The both of you brought it. It was just amazing to see that. And so I just want to go ahead and ask this question before we wrap it on up from each one of you. As you being that entrepreneur, as you being someone that has seen the growth in each one of your personal development, what would you say to that person that says, well, you know what? I don't think that Toastmasters is for me. What are some key reasons why you feel as though, yes, if you're an entrepreneur, if you are someone that is looking for leadership, you belong in Toastmasters? Speak Up Milwaukee specifically, right? So I don't care what part of the world you're in, we are a virtual club, so you can join us. And so I want to go ahead and pass that on over to you, Tristica. Why? Why is that? Why is it that we need to make sure that we're a part of Toastmasters?
Well, I think I said it before. Everything you do is a pitch. Whether it's talking to your family, whether it's selling something, selling a pen, selling something at work, you need to be able to communicate with one another. And you need somebody to talk to, especially professionalism. If you're moving into something else, if you're moving into another realm in your life, you don't have the same friends. I was just sharing with my husband yesterday, I'm not relatable anymore. It's friends that I used to have. We can't relate anymore because all I'm doing is something else. I'm not doing the same things that I'm doing anymore. So you need to speak up. You need Speak Up Milwaukee because you need to network with other people that's going to align with your goals and align with your mindset. So being able to communicate and being able to be around professional individuals is what you need, especially in the Milwaukee community and strong African Americans. I love being around some smart people. Plus, I love being around smarter individuals than me because I want to learn. Talisa, I want to learn. 2014, you think I want to be around somebody that some newbie? You better stop saying, who am I?
Yes.
I'm 41. Man, you a grandmama. Come on, 6 days a week. That's a lot of hard work. You are underestimating yourself. So I say, why not be around OGs?
Yes.
You know, good old people, good godly people, people that care about your best interest, that's going to say, hey, fear versus faith.
Yes.
So, and Shantina, you always motivate me. And I just thank God for you. You looking good, girl. You look good with hair, without hair, with hair, without lipstick, with lipstick. And you always got a smile on your face. And I'm just a positive person all around.
Yes, you
You
are.
know, I was just listening to World Outreach, and they say it's okay to have a high self-esteem, but have it being sober.
Yes.
You know, don't have it just out. Oh, she thinks she all of that. No, I don't think I'm all of that. I'm excellent.
That's
We
right.
excellent. So hey, join Speak Up Milwaukee. We excellent. We some winners.
Love
I
it.
love to win. When I
Oh
lose,
my
I
goodness.
still win. Talisa,
Yes.
they say first is the worst, second is the best. Come on, we
Yes.
gonna
I
win. So you
love
better
that.
join Speak Up Milwaukee. Come on
Here
now.
you go.
Look at
Wow.
that
She said,
sales pitch. We
"Speak
just
up,
we just won.
Milwaukee." It's excellent.
We won.
Wow. That's it. Thank you so much, Tristica. Indeed.
Yeah.
And so, Talisa, the same question for you.
Well, I agree with what Tristica said, but you know what? I remember when I first took this journey of joining Speak Up Milwaukee. I sat back for a whole year. I didn't say anything. I sat silent. I just watched, and to see what others was doing, and you think there are mistakes in public speaking, but there are no mistakes because sometimes people don't even know that you made those mistakes because you're speaking from the heart. You know, when you give your speeches, you're speaking from the heart. When you're up before people, you're speaking from the heart. So that's what gravitates people towards you. So anyone that's in doubt, don't be in doubt. Join Speak Up Milwaukee. Of course, we want you with Speak Up Milwaukee, but if we're not close enough to you or you're in another state and you're watching this, find out where your nearest Toastmaster club is, because everyone needs it. We need to know how to speak effectively. But what I love is I'm going to recite the club mission for Toastmasters International, and it says we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. The last part of that is what's important. It results to greater self-confidence and personal growth, and that's what it's about. Personal growth in your life. We all know that there are things that we need to engage in for that personal growth. And so for anyone that is contemplating to join, Toastmasters, or just that don't have that confidence, that self-confidence, you need Toastmasters. And so we'd love to have you over at Speak Up Milwaukee, right here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of you. Anybody that's viewing this, we're looking for new faces. How about that?
Indeed. Wow. Well, thank you so much. And on the behalf of our president, Mr. Jesse Franklin, we look forward to seeing you at Speak Up Milwaukee. And I know Talisa is an officer, and Talisa, you're a VP of membership, correct? And so she is definitely, that's right, VP of membership. And so you definitely be able to reach out to her. And of course, I am VP of public relations. We have an amazing team over there. And hint, hint, hopefully we'll have Tristica as running for our president, you know. So you guys go ahead and make sure you knock on her door. And so that we can go ahead and get her right where it is she rightfully needs to be, because she has the energy and the experience that she can just really do some amazing things. And Speak Up Milwaukee is truly one of the most amazing organizations. So if you're looking at gaining more confidence in your speaking as well as your leadership skills, but not only that, connecting to over 350,000 professionals worldwide. That's what Toastmasters is. But we're just a smidget, which is Speak Up Milwaukee, a club based out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But like Tristica said, she couldn't have said it any different. Speak Up Milwaukee speaks excellence. And so thank you so much for joining us on My City, My Biz, a live magazine, and joining these two amazing young ladies. And congratulations once again on placing first place, Tristica, with that evaluation contest. And we're going to be following you. Yes, we are. We're going to give you feedback, everyone. Make sure you follow her on Facebook, as well as second place to Lisa Hopgood with that evaluation. Once again, continue to speak up, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us on My City, My Biz Live Magazine.